Nathan, it was always going to be a bit of a strange night, but the match first of all, disappointing, even though you were still in the game all the way till the end.
No, I thought we were the better side, considerably the better side, but it's just there are two moments where we didn't defend our box well. We allowed Nick Powell a free header from 8 yards, and he doesn't miss from there because he's a quality player. So we didn't do the basics there, and then they put a good ball in, which Tommy Lock has turned into his own net, which can happen. But we've had more crosses, more shots, more possession, more situations, and just didn't find the quality to do that. But the performance level and everything was excellent. How we moved the ball, we were brave, we were athletic in terms of, and we've had far more opportunities, and we just needed to get a goal. And I think if we got a goal, it might have been changed the thing, because the crowd here ready to go at any point, because they needed something tonight. The club coming into the game, they were 19th. They've been struggling at home, and they've needed something, and we've given them something tonight. And probably me coming back gave them a lift they need, because the crowd here is pretty much mute with everything. But me coming back gave them something to sing for. So probably I gave them a lift they needed.
I suppose if you go 2-0 down inside 13, it's going to be difficult, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely, and but we still could have. If we got another goal, I think it would have been changed. It's just we didn't, and then and we didn't show enough quality. Then that's the thing. Performance level was there in terms of energy, in terms of athleticism, in terms of the effort. It's just a little bit more guile, because we've had so many opportunities. I mean, Morgan Fox put 2 balls in. I think it's Morgan Fox on both occasions that they've scored from. But even Alfie Doughty's come on for a cameo for 12 minutes, and he's had more opportunities than any player in the Stoke team to put quality in them, and we haven't quite found that. And that's the tale of tonight. We haven't defended early on, and then no matter how much we huffed and puffed, and we really did, because we were. I look at it, and if you take the goals out of it, I think it's an excellent performance. But it's all about goals.
You were missing your goalkeeper as well, which obviously doesn't help, and your defence is again makeshift.
Look, we're missing loads, but we can roll with the punch, and they gave me everything, and we are missing loads. We're missing. So many defenders, we're missing front men, we're missing midfield players, we're missing plenty, and that's the shape that we're in. But look, it's a championship, and you have to keep going and so on. This is a rearranged game, obviously, from where it was before, and look, we just haven't shown enough quality tonight. And then giving them a 2-0, we should have drawn the game 0-0 tonight. If we don't show enough quality, we still should, because we've got to defend out the goal a bit better, but we didn't.
You could have had goals as well. Morris in the first half, and then Lockyer in the second half.
We've had better chances, more thing, and it just didn't show clinical edge. And look, they needed a lift, and we gave it to them tonight, because if we'd got the first goal, I think the whole place would have gone and stuff, but we didn't. We gifted them really early, and that's not like us. Can't let a runner go, can't allow them to put it into your box, because that's what happens.
I suppose with the big shift that you put in on Saturday, sometimes this can happen.
Of course, but I don't think it was anything to do with energy or anything. To be honest with you, I thought our energy levels were really good. We pressed, we worked it. They didn't play. They didn't have much possession. Didn't really create anything in the game. So I can't say that it was down to that. Yeah, it's not going to help being all the way to Blackpool, come back all the way to Stoke, and so on, and then everything around the game as well is tough for them. But they've given me everything, and they're a wonderful group.
There might be some who say, were they unsettled with all of the talk beforehand?
Absolutely, they would be, and it doesn't help. But sometimes you can't help that. They're normally an unbelievable group that nothing phases them. But of course, it's going to unsettle you when something like that comes out and so on. But it's inevitable. And in 10 years ago, you'd have been able to do business very, very privately. But with the way the world is today, it's impossible.
What is the latest news, Nathan?
Oh, look, I've been granted permission to speak to Southampton, which is a wonderful honour for me to be able to do that. I've had a number of inquiries in terms of it, but I've never really wanted to unsettle anyone. This is slightly different because of the club it is and things. So I'm going to have a conversation, and that's where we're at really. So I'll be brutally honest with you. I'm going to have a conversation tomorrow with them, and then I'll know more about that.
I suppose maybe in years gone by, it wouldn't have come out. We wouldn't have known, the fans wouldn't have known, and it would have been, well, he either goes or he stays, but we'll never know about it.
Well, look, you managed to do that. I mean, with the greatest respect, I've probably had 8 clubs in terms of my time since I've been here that have inquired about me, but I've not wanted to chat to them, in terms of stuff, or if there has been internal conversations, they've been able to keep quiet. This has been slightly different. And yeah, 10 years ago you might have, but now, as soon as so much things and people want to know everything, and so many news feeds and so many certain things that help ask for people and have people that give them information. So yeah, it's tough, but look, it's not ideal, the timing of everything, but it's football.
It wasn't a wave goodbye though at the supporters. It was a clap.
No, it's not a way of goodbye. I still got to have conversations, still got to do stuff. So I don't want it to be like that and things, because that creates snowball speculation again. So look, Southampton have been very, very, very respectful in terms of how they've gone about it. They've gone straight in the front door, asked could they speak to me. They've said yeah, we'll wait 2 days and stuff, and the club granted them permission. So it's been done very, very well, and as I said, the process has been good, and I can reassure the fans that this doesn't happen. It's not I've had 2 approaches, one from Stoke, one from Southampton, and I've want to go. My resolve has been tested on a number of occasions, and I've only taken, I don't know where it is, a percentage, but 10% of my opportunities. So it's still a little bit up in the air. So we'll see.
I suppose some people will think it's a done deal, if you like. But what you're saying is it's not a done deal.
No, it's not a done deal. It's a Premier League club. We're a very, very good Premier League club. We're a respected Premier League club. I've asked permission to speak to me. That's a credit, one, to the club. It's a credit to the players that I have, that they have put me in this position. Yes, I have to manage a group of players, but they've given me an opportunity to speak to a Premier League club. Now, whatever comes of that, we don't know. But it is unsettling. It's a good. Some people say it was a wonderful position to be in. You're at your club that you really love and you care about, and then someone else covets a chat to you to see if you're the right one for their job. So it's not a position to be. It's not a bad position to be in. It's slightly unsettling at the moment.
Just a final one from me. If it is to be your last game, is it a bit of a shame that you can't have it at Kenilworth Road?
Well, it depends. Look, I want to pick my words carefully, because I don't want to give anyone anything, tonight. But I've got a wonderful relationship with everyone at the football club. These things sometimes happen, and so on. What I can assure people is, it's not. There's been a number I've had a number of inquiries in terms of my time, 6 years at Luton, but I've always loved my relationship with everyone and so on. Yeah, I'd love to take whatever that is. I'd love to take a game of Kenny again, being Luton manager, and whether that's Saturday or whether that's in the future, I don't 100% know. But look, all I can think is they've always been behind me. So I don't want to thank the fans or thank the players or anything yet, because I could be premature. It's a difficult interview and stuff. But I hope the fans understand why I'm going for the chat and why I'm going to the thing, because it's a different world, the Premier League, and I want to be there one day, whether that's with Luton or whether that's with someone else. I want to be there, but it's just an opportunity to go and chat and to find out what if it is right for me to do, and because this is a wonderful project we have here, a wonderful, wonderful project, and great people from top to bottom, people that give me absolutely everything, and that's going to be tough to leave.